Hey guys, uh, caught a pastor. Uh, he was going into talking about a famous figure out there, not going into their names, but this individual, I guess, dresses in a flamboyant way, and the minister was going into how they're trying to push toxic masculinity. They're trying to like say you can't be a man or something like that. Um, I want to go into detail about this because what he said was so false. And it was almost, I'm not sure if he meant to be so misleading or if this is another example of a person that just doesn't know what they're talking about. It's kind of like critical race theory. They're teaching it to the children. They're trying to make it where you don't want to be white, which is nonsense. They're not teaching it to children. They're teaching it to people in grad school, colleges, and stuff. Um, so I'm gonna read Wikipedia definition here. Toxic masculinity is used in academic and media discussions of masculinity to refer to cultural norms that are associated with harm to society and men themselves. Um, Misogyny, homophobia, sexual assault, domestic violence. The socialization of boys in patriarchal societies often normalizes violence, such as the pairing, the saying boys be boys, and bullying and aggression. Um, well, read this too, because this goes in where I'm going. So let's add it in, throw it in the pot. The concept of it, certain formulations of it, has been criticized by some conservatives as an undue condemnation of traditional masculinity, and by some feminists as an existential concept that ignores the role of choice and context in causing human harmful behaviors and attitudes related to masculinity. All right. Um, I was bullied in middle school. I ain't gonna lie, I was bullied in school. I ain't got no shame about that. Um, I think that toxic masculinity is talking more about giving people their respect. Because the people I've known, I was in Charlotte and doing temp work and stuff, those were people who there was a casual homophobia. Those were people who engaged in what we might call sexual harassment. Not against me, but I've saw it, I've heard of it. As this minister, if he's again, he may not. It's like I'm not really into a lot of things going on out here. I don't really know about some of the newest things. I don't live in the world. I don't live in TMZ and stuff like that. I don't really know what's going on like that. He might be like that. So I want to be fair. But I've got to ask, what part of the Bible are those folks promoting by doing these type of activities, by sexual harass people, by making people feel uncomfortable at work, by making nasty jokes, because that's been he's I guess the minister was trying to say that the toxic masculinity is making people not want to be men, but I disagree with that. I mean, I strongly disagree with it, and it's false. I may be wrong for saying it, but that is patently false. There's a show, Heat of Night. The chief, he was talking to this young boy, and the boy was talking about some of this here that being a man is being rough and tough and ruthless. And the chief said, it's no, it's three things: it's kindness, it's courtesy, it's correctness. The type of manhood he's putting forward is none of that. The type of manhood that he's celebrating is a manhood that really doesn't care who it hurts. I've seen it. I was over the road for years. I'm planning on going back out here in a little while. Those people don't care who they hurt. They don't care what happens by their actions. And I've got to ask a person that would say something like that, what they think a man is. I'd agree with the person he's talking about. The person he's talking about says they're a Christian, that they're a believer. But he was saying that in essence, by this person's actions. They say judge a tree by its fruits. This person's fruits are not, um, they're not clear. They're not, he doesn't watch that person regularly. I don't either. I know very little about this person, but I'm not going to go into that, but where he went with it, it's almost like a conservative conspiracy theory stuff of that gaslighting and they're coming for us, and it almost seemed like that. And to see a minister use that on someone, not on someone, forget about that. For him to use that, it seemed like he's reaching. Like he's giving an example, then he's saying, see, that means the world's ending tomorrow. See, it's like, no, dude. No, no, no. I think that's wrong. And I don't see how someone saying, hey guys, let's be better. Let's treat women better. Let's live righteously. I can't see how that means that, oh well, we're all gay. That's pushing men to be gay or men to be. If I don't know. Thanks for listening.